Oh, God. Okay. I almost hit the S button. I didn't want that happening. You get what I'm saying? But Cody Rhodes has signed to WWE, man. We just got breaking news. We just got... Oh, God, come on. We just got some breaking news. Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE. It is reporting. This is a developing story going on right now in the wrestling scene, man. Let me get my LED light remote and I'll turn it on. But yeah, man, Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE, man. This is breaking news. I can't get the light on. What? Come on, let's get the other one on. Yo, what's going on, man? Do I need to change the color or what? Yo, yep. This is breaking news. Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE. PWI Insider confirmed, has reported it. Sean Rossap of Fightful reported it. What up, my man? How you doing? I'm doing good, Dan Soto. How are you? Yo, if my guy will shoot these lights on, then we can get going. How is one light working and the other one is not? Come on now. What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? Like, bro, I am good. That's good to hear. What's up, bro? What is up, Seth Rollins fan? Your boy Seth Rollins is going to be in the ring with Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, man. I'm sure everything's plugged in. There we go. Yes, we got it on. We got it on. Yes, Alice PWI Insider has confirmed that Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE, man. This is breaking news. A developing story going on in the pro wrestling world. As soon as I shut these... No, we can leave those out. But... Wow! An interesting day of pro wrestling news. First, Jay Mirth. Hey, what is up, Jay Mirth? Welcome to the stream, man. First of all, Tony Khan announced Ring of Honor that the Briscoes and FTR is going to happen on April 1st. Then Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley was confirmed for April 16th at New Japan Pro Wrestling Windy City Riot. And now another piece of news comes out that Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE. Media Productions, what's up? I can't wait for SmackDown. Alex, what's up, brother? What is up, Surf Wrestling? Welcome to the stream. But, guys, man, I'm going to read it right now, man. A report. Cody Rhodes has officially signed with WWE, according to Mike Johnson of PWI Insider. According to the report, Cody Rhodes signed with WWE 10 to 14 days ago. So he's been signed with the company for 2 weeks. Johnson noted that the current plan is to have Rhodes debut WrestleMania weekend. As reported earlier, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins has been rumored to take place at WrestleMania 38. Earlier this week, Dave Meltzer reported that the match was still listed internally for next month's event. WWE has been running an angle with Rollins, currently not being able to find a path to WrestleMania. Rhodes is expected to be on the Raw brand. Wow. What a day for wrestling fans. Alex, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Maybe just we can see a spot for the unified title match. Nah, I don't see it happening. Is it true? Look, Cody left AEW set this to press because he's the only one who doesn't have a match at Mania. And spoiler, it's going to be Cody Rhodes 100%. I just hope Vince pays downstate. Personally, Alex, I think Tony Khan is going to have some more justice partner with ROH. Just like this one, my prediction has been kind of true. I don't know how to feel about Cody Rhodes signing with WWE once again. Yeah, we all have huge concern for Cody Rhodes, but we're going to support the guy. I'm going to still support Cody Rhodes. But whatever he does, I'll support him. If he wants to go to WWE, I'll support him. If he wants to go to New Japan, I'll support him. So I will still support the guy. But man, what a crazy day for wrestling fans, man. I had an update on Kenny Omega. We'll get into that next Tuesday. So yeah. Wait, the Briscoes versus FTR is happening. That's my wish. Thank you. That's my wish coming true. Thank you to the con. Sasha versus Aaliyah pre-show dark match. She is absolutely getting released after WrestleMania. Are you talking about Sasha or Aaliyah? Because I can see Sasha getting released Seth Rollins going to turn babyface next week. Definitely WWE doesn't do heel versus heel. Wow, man. This is getting crazy, man. Wow. It's that ROH event will be on live TV. It will be on Fight TV. Yes, it will be live. It will be on Fight TV on April 1st. Yo, how's bro? How's life going and how's the family? The life is good and the family's good. Thank you for asking. But man, what happened? Like with June. Hold on, let me. Wow. Yes, Fight TV. Fight TV. Let me. Alice, I want Cody Nightmare versus the Demon first for the United States Championship at SummerSlam. Alice, maybe Seth did the luck for WrestleMania from Jimmy Fallon's show. Liv X Banks. Hey Alex, hello. Liv and Sasha Banks. This is a fan page. What's up? Oh my God, on Raw we got Cody, Edge, Randy, Bianca. That's an old school roster. Bianca's not old school, so. But that's crazy, man. Yo. Woo. What a crazy day, man. FTR versus Briscoes gets announced. Moxley Ospreay is announced for New Japan. Cody signing with WWE, man. Yes, we just read the report. Like I said, there's a reason why Seth turned babyface after Raw went off the air. Wow. Man, what a crazy day, man. What a crazy day. Yeah. What I see, like, I have nothing against Cody. The dude can make any decision, and this is a decision to sign with WWE. I'll support him 100%. Yeah. Same thing with Rousey, man. I'll support her 100%, man. And I'll support Cody Rhodes 100%. Let's just hope WWE Creative gets their shit together. Alex, I hate to say this, but what if Liv Morgan gets released with Shotzi Blackheart? I would not be surprised if Liv Morgan's list comes up on the name of budget cuts as well. I would not be surprised. WWE wouldn't release Cody. I know this for a fact. They're the only person that can actually be a good challenge for Roman. Honestly, if Cody issue got to dethrone Roman, I'm all down for it. Oh, they're showing the memory. In memory of Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, man. Long live Scott Hall, man. Long live Razor Ramon. Yeah. The one thing I fear is WWE decides to bring back the Stardust gimmick. Yeah. Yeah. I can see Reign streaks end by Cody Rhodes. Yeah. If you want a guy to be Roman, Cody Rhodes is your guy, man. He's got, because somebody's got to be Roman one day or another. So I still want Seth versus Cody dream match, but a stipulation call and a spot of unification match on night 1. But on night 2 is going to be a triple threat unification match. I don't see Cody getting in that. Cody's going to have to, and I don't want Cody coming in and losing. I think Cody should win. Cody's got to win his first match back. I support Cody 100%. But still, I'm still not going to watch WWE television. Yeah. Jeez, man. It's got me wondering, man, do more AEW talent jump ship to AEW in the future? Like a guy like Wardlow or Powerhouse Hobbs, Brian Cage, I was thinking Braun Breaker, but Cody Rhodes makes the most sense. I'll be very upset if Cody Rhodes doesn't throw Roman. Yeah, honestly, you can have Cody dethrone Roman, and then if Braun Breaker comes in, he can beat Cody, and you can get the rub. You can get the rub by beating Cody. Alex, how would you book Cody's return? We do Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Cody goes over, and I don't know if I would have him stick the feud out or move on to someone else right away. Do you see Bianca's Roman's Chamber by WrestleMania? Yes. Can't wait for Nick Khan's Christmas budget cut wish list. Yeah, more releases are expected to come, man. Don't be surprised. But Cody's return, if the guy's not world champion in his first year or 2023, there's a problem. There is a freaking problem in the company. Now, I don't know how long the deal is. I don't know if it's a 3-year thing, a 1 year, 2 year, 3, 4, 5 year thing. So maybe this is where Cody ends his career. We don't know. Alex, how would you debut Athena in AEW? Jade Cargill and Athena is going back and forth on social media. So I can definitely see Jade Cargill versus Athena, and Jade Cargill and that's how Jade Cargill gets to 30-0. Alex, how does Cody versus Seth make sense? I need a logical answer. Well, it's an open challenge. You don't need you really don't need like an excessive build to that match. You know, the match can build by itself. You don't need an excessive build. You do not need that. And here comes Roman Reigns coming out. Because Seth turns babyface. Yeah, Seth is turning babyface. It looks like Cody's gonna play the heel. Bro, I was so hard. I Heyman last week at SmackDown. What up, Alex? What is up, Hunter the Streak? Welcome to the stream, guys. We got 14 people in here, man. This is the highest. Oh man, Roman Reigns with the new shirt. Hold on. Let peep in. Look, greatness on a load. It's on a different level. Greatness on a different level. Man, I'm loving the Roman Reigns shirt, man. I gotta cop that. Because he in God mode, man. He in God mode. You know what I'm saying? I gotta mute the music because it is copyright. So, yeah. But we are starting to show with Roman Reigns coming out, making his entrance. So Cody signed with WWE. Yes, Cody signed with WWE. We just made a report. Roman Reigns always #1 for SmackDown. Yep. That's the only reason this show is Roman Reigns is the only thing that's watchable. Now watch the E. Jones saying AEW is going down in the mud since Cody signed with WWE. I'm upset because they didn't have my nigga Roman on SmackDown last week. Yeah. Would you let them tease the start this thing for 5 seconds and then the lights go out and we hear Cody's voice? Wrestling has more than World War filming and then hits Kingdom and then a huge pop for Cody. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Get the fans trolling a little bit. Be like, man, why is this guy coming? This guy's coming back out of Stardust. This is why this guy started a new WWE contract and he's coming out of Stardust. Like, come on now. Yeah, Roman's t-shirt looked very good, man. I like this new t-shirt. Greatness on a different level. Man, there's 2 SmackDowns left to WrestleMania. What is up, my guy? What is up, Glenn Stewart? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Man, it's freaking crazy. If Roman is watchable, does that mean Bianca's not great no more? Bianca's on Raw. Roman is watchable on SmackDown. Roman is not on Raw. What's the best show between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown? I would say NXT. What happened? Roman has a new t-shirt? Yes. Greatness on a different level. God level.
The energy is palpable. Oh, what a pass! Charlotte, North Carolina. Acknowledge me.
Why could we get this last week, Roman? Yeah, I hear Rousey officially signed with WWE.
There's plenty to be excited about. Tonight is a special night.
Should be fine, man. Should be fine.
We're on the road to WrestleMania. Tonight's the first night that I get to see Brock Lesnar face to face since I smashed him in Madison Square Garden.
Almost feels like such a certain face that made
Oh yeah. Since I smashed him in the Garden and made him bleed all over New York. And you better believe once he shows his face, I'm gonna make him bleed all over Charlotte, North Carolina as well.
Yeah, let's say low key to God. It's a stream.
What's wrong, wise man?
My tribal chief, I apologize for interrupting you. Brock Lesnar has experienced a weather pattern in Saskatchewan. His plane was grounded 4 hours ago. Brock Lesnar will not be here this evening. I'm so sorry.
And Sasha, your favorite wrestler? Sasha's my top 5 women's wrestlers. Roman, you gotta stop with the smash line 2021, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Charlotte, trust me, I understand. I fulfill my obligations. I'm here. I want Brock to be here as well. Like I said, I was about to smash him.
Roman, you can't. Roman, you gotta stop saying that, man.
But think about this.
Let's
not blame Brock and the weather and the private jets and all that. That's a business decision. That man's scared of me. Brock Lesnar is scared of his tribal chief. He's scared of the head of the table. And as he should be, because I said it before, and as the shirt says now, I'm in God mode. This is greatness on a different level. And there ain't a man that can touch me. Enough now. We got the announcement. Let me do my thing, wise man. Don't interrupt me. Where was I?
Roman getting pissed, bro.
Enough. They paid to see me. They want to hear what I got to say.
I mean, it's a good product. I was RP style now.
What?
Also RP style.
What do you want? What?
Yo, please start Roman Sus. Top fights beyond the man and Sasha Banks.
He's landing, and he's on his way. He's going to Saskatchewan.
On his way where?
He got his way here.
You just told me you ain't coming here tonight. Well, as soon as Roman Reigns and the bloodline heard that Brock Lesnar was landing and is on his way here, Roman Reigns had no interest in finishing his speech to this crowd here tonight. He just said,
The text must have been on delay somewhere. iPhones be messing up all day, every day. As we await
We're not getting scared now.
arrival, let's see what's on the menu tonight. Sponsored by Papa John's. It's not just stuffed crust, it's Papa John's crust stuffed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, despite last week's vicious attack, Charlotte Flair was unable to make her WrestleMania opponent Ronda Rousey tap out. The SmackDown Women's Champion was to finish what she started live tonight. Big E suffered a devastating...
All right, what they announced for this show? Oh my God, I cannot stand that picture, man. And my boy Pete Dunne. They announced Kofi Kingston versus Rich Holland. Okay. They announced Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. Don't know why when either team can't lose. What else they announced? Butch. Really? Oh. Oh, his name is Butch. Oh, what? No. Bro, they was in that. What the Yo, that was in that car too. That was. Wow. Bro, what just. Bro, like, this not WWE doing cliffhangers. Not WWE doing cliffhangers. Who is that? Man, Brock Lesnar just drove a forklift. And then the thing is that to pick the stuff up with it, he just went through the windows of the truck that the bloodline was getting in. Man, this stream started 22 minutes ago, and we are at 14 likes, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Butch sounds like a name for a goddamn dog, to be honest. Yo. Hold up, if Roman's the best thing on SmackDown, he should have 2 hours to himself. Yo, I saw that Brock was driving and then broke the window. I was watching. Yeah. Where's Veer? Oh. Veer's not coming, bro. He's not coming. Tom Brady came back out of retirement before Veer came. Like, I don't get it. Butch is definitely a dog. Hey, what anybody remembers Butch versus Gunther from NXT TakeOver New York? The same takeover where Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano put on one of the greatest matches in NXT history in the main event. Veer probably got released after Mania. Man, I remember Gunther versus Butch from NXT TakeOver New York, and it was for the NXT UK Championship. Good match, by the way. Go back and watch it if you haven't. Amazing match between those two. Yeah. And I believe Pete Dunne was NXT UK. And this is so disrespectful, bro. It's like so disrespectful. You literally took 2 WWE NXT UK projects. And hold up. Bro. It was so disrespectful, bro. Like, Pete Dunne was NXT UK champion for 685 days. Walter was the NXT UK champion for 870 days.
Is the SUV. The cameras continued rolling during the break.
Like, oh, shit. Butch and Gunther should have a match where Ray gets to have their names back. Pete Dunne versus Walter 5-Star Classic. Seems like years ago. Oh, that's the same takeover that had Aleister Black and Ricochet versus the Viking Raiders. In an amazing tag team match. Oh, he's picking up the truck. Oh my God. Don't kill him, bro. Just like well, it's not like Stone Cold Steve Austin Triple H.
With the bloodline in their SUV. Turning that something sideways and dragging it around.
Where's my good old buddy Butch?
Hell yeah, he just said blood for blood. What the hell is that thing, by the way?
We were told during the break it's a telehandler forklift. Where the hell that is?
Oh, that's a hell of a damn weaponry for a cowboy.
You got to wonder what the condition of Roman Reigns and the Usos are. And now you see commentary.
Did they get some old Silverado?
Who knows whose truck this is? Let's go!
What the Oh my God. That would have killed Pete Dunne before you got a match on the main roster.
Apparently Brock wasn't done.
Oh! And then he whipped the door off the Silverado? What is Brock doing? Oh my God, man. Out of square shit like that.
The superhuman
Oh,
of the human.
man. I got to an argument with some guy said nobody cares about Pete Dunne when he was in NXT. I told him that he was the second longest reigning NXT UK champion in WWE history.
The alpha male of our species picks up the
NXT
door that he just ripped off, and here he comes!
I'll tell you one thing right
And then he said to me that only lanes are super hardcore with NXT
Here tonight on
UK.
Friday Night SmackDown, Brock Lesnar has been at a completely different level.
He couldn't jump on the back and bust the windows, Brock? Like, dude, yeah, he could have jumped on the back of the truck if he wanted to. Oh, Speed Demon. Oh, does anybody remember Kaylee Ray? Look at, I mean, she's in the tag team with Io Shirai. I feel like she doesn't fit NXT 2.0. Kaylee Ray should be on the main roster. Kaylee Ray. You know what? List UK. Does anybody remember Rhea Ripley in NXT? I believe she was an NXT UK champion. Women's champion. Yeah, Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, and Kaylee Ray. Two of them are gone from WWE. One is still there, but she doesn't fit NXT's 2.0 mode. Kaylee Ray has been NXT Women's UK champion for 649 days. That's almost 2 years. Better than awful segments on Raw. Yeah, I'll give you that. Better than awful segments on Raw. Does anybody remember Dakota Kai? Main roster material, now teaming up with someone who goes on the job? At least my girl Dakota Kai is in the finals of the Dusty Cup, man. I hope she wins that Dusty Cup, man. And she goes and beats Toxic Attraction. What week does WrestleMania season get interesting? I would say like in the middle of March. Now that Pete Dunne is Butch and Walter is Gunther, I'm fearing what kind of names WWE is going to call Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, Dakota Kai, and other Triple H talent. Yeah. Thank God Adam Cole made the right career decision, and Johnny Gargano, and Kyle O'Reilly.
Just throwing that thing around.
I mean, someone who goes to sleep on the job. Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm a little riled up. Roman Reigns. You're gonna unleash the bipolar beast, son. You see, Roman, you can run, you can hide, but in 2 weeks at WrestleMania, I'm gonna do more than blow the doors off you. Roman Reigns! I'm coming for blood! Coming for blood, Roman. You best be prepared. I'll see you in 2, buddy.
Designated to NXT right now. Put her on the main roster right now. Yeah, unfortunately, they're gonna have to just suffer the same fate. If the main roster doesn't work out, they get released and then they'll show up in AEW. Hell yeah! Thank God for Adam Cole, Johnny Wrestling, and Kyle O'Reilly. Oh man, Johnny Gargano, man, he'll be in AEW soon, man. He'll be in AEW soon, man. Just be patient. He'll be there. We're gonna get another Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano match. Like the one they had at NXT TakeOver New York, one of the best main events in NXT history, and then the one from NXT TakeOver 25, and then the one from NXT TakeOver Toronto. That match itself, if you announce that match for a pay-per-view, I guarantee you that will sell out the whole arena. That match itself will sell out the whole arena. But now Roman trying to smash Brock, and Brock is coming for blood. I don't believe Cody is returning to WWE until I hear his music.
With one
Cody's
half
coming
of
right there. I got
the
a feeling.
soon-to-be
Nah, he'll show up in Dallas.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I'm talking about Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah! I know how excited that you're back, and Boots has a new guitar, a new Gibson, by the way. I spoke to Boots about that earlier today. This song.
I like Rick Boots. Bro, why they have him put the match on my guy Ricochet at WrestleMania? Rick Boots retiring with us. Against That's Bianca with being AEW Jordan Young Bucks.
Nakamura and Boots have earned themselves an opportunity in the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Usos at WrestleMania. Play it cold! Play it cold! It's sorry!
Who are they facing?
As McAfee continues to play air guitar, we want to tell you that Shin and Bruce are a bump in the road toward WrestleMania.
What is this? Lethal Lovers? You really gave these guys the Lethal Lovers. Do they even know what the Lethal Lovers is? Let me pull that up. Lethal Lovers. WWE gave these two guys names and they call them the Lethal Lovers. Do they even know the real meaning of that? What do you think about Stone Cold accepting Kevin Owens' invitation for Mania? Also, get up, Pat. As long as it's a KO show and Stone Cold Steve Austin not actually wrestling, then I'm okay with it. Pat McAfee should put on the band with Austin Theory as usual. As corny that is what it is. Apparently, the Lethal Lovers. I don't know how to pronounce one of their names, but Gwendolyn Gail Graham and Catherine May Wood are American serial killers convinced of killing 5 elderly women in Walker, Michigan, a suburb of Grand Rapids in 1987. They committed their crimes in the Alpine Manor nursing home where they both worked as nurse aides. Other names, the Lethal Lovers. So these two women were murderers, and they got the Lethal Lovers name. Like what? Like, bro, do y'all see this? That's how they got the Lethal. So WWE decided to go trademark the Lethal Lovers, and they don't even know what that means. What the F? After I saw Rick Bruce with that guitar, I immediately turned off my TV. What the hell, bro? Jesus Christ, man. What the F? Bro, they don't even know the real meaning of the Lethal Lovers. Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler and Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss and Sasha Blackheart could be released after WrestleMania. Yes, I can see Alexa Bliss going, Sasha going, Liv going. Man, I really hope they don't release Dakota and Shayna, man, and Liv. I don't want to see none of these people lose their jobs. First, Gunther, now it is. I dare WWE to bring somebody named Jack the Ripper. It just got announced. Alberto Del Rio is now joining the UFC Spanish commentary team. I can care less. Alice, I changed the channel. Bruce did it. Yeah, man. Did he just say bipolar?
Biggest bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
And now the Los Lobarios Kiss Cam.
Of course.
Then they got some freaking Kiss Cam like we're at a basketball game or a football game or a baseball game.
With the Lethal Lovers, Los Lotharios, maybe the most attractive dudes on earth, a Kiss Cam. Lucky lady in Charlotte. It's a Los Lotharios kiss sandwich. I love the kiss cams. Really brings people together. Kind of took a back seat there for a couple years, and it's back. Los Lotharios set to go in tag team action against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boots. See, this is the thing about Los Lotharios. You know, you got the kiss cam picture in the back and all that.
I think Tony Khan managed to get his way around.
When they get in the ring,
I think Jay Briscoe apologized again, and maybe one media forgave Jay Briscoe and finally Nakamura.
Boogs is seeking his first ever championship in WWE. He seemed to knock off the Usos at WrestleMania. The Usos said it's about time someone stepped up. We took everyone out. Shin and Boogs got played. Oh, Shin just caught the kiss cam. Put it out on the mat and said, come on. And Nakamura now, snapmare takedown of Umberto. And Nakamura with the knees. We ain't kissing, we fight. Shinsuke Nakamura obviously been a champion everywhere in the world. When I talked to Boogs about this partnership with Nakamura, he said we're a solid unit.
Alice, at WrestleMania, there will be no one on the roster except for the horsewomen, which is sad.
That's Boogs' words.
Yeah, because they
were
push the
driving
same
around
four
that
women for
Toyota
years.
Tundra, and Rick Boogs has
They
been
don't
trying
push
to learn
nobody
everything he can from
like
Shinsuke.
Wrestle League.
Oh, and Boogs said
Sasha Blackheart.
we're coming to WrestleMania to scrap.
You know,
As Nakamura now looks to put Umberto away, hooks the legs, and a kick out by Umberto. And for as much as Shin has taught Boogs, I believe Boogs has brought a little bit of electricity and fire back to Shinsuke. No doubt about that. Not that Shinsuke was ever lacking, but this is an incredible version.
So why do I want Dakota
And
Kai
we've
going
seen
to the
since
main
he's
roster?
teamed up
I don't.
with
Why do I want Io Shirai going to the main
Umberto
roster?
now with a headlock
I don't.
on Nakamura.
I think it'd be best
Space tag mate.
they let
Angel
their
now the legal man.
and
Not
they
sure
leave
Nakamura
and go to
realizes
an
that, but he does now.
When they
As
do.
Angel plows right
Or
through
Nemo does.
right in front of
Or
Boots.
Raw.
On hell, I believe, but he
Today also marks
Double
Brock
team by
Lesnar's
Los
3rd anniversary of
Lotharios.
WWE.
I guarantee you these two will be tag champs one day. Absolutely.
Very grateful.
Snap pants come off.
Already
They
turned
go
my
into
TV off.
Boots' face. Tag. Umberto
surprised
now
me.
legal. These two have everything you could possibly want
How
or
is
need
this show
to
deserving
be an
2.3,
incredible
2.2
tag
rate?
team in the WWE. Getting a little more experience. A few more matches under the belt as a team. Tag mate again. By the way, they're young. Jess didn't see the tag. She said, you're going to have to do that again. They did, but that bought. Oh! And didn't buy Shinsuke enough. Double team again. And a double basement drop kick to the back of the neck. Umberto into the cover on Nakamura. Is it enough to put him away? Near fall. Kick out at 2. Those drop kicks to the back of Shinsuke. Usos, longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions in history. Can Boogs and Nakamura knock off the brothers at WrestleMania? Everybody knows I love Shinsuke and Boogs probably more than everybody else. But what the bloodline has been on in God mode is a different level.
Yeah, but the Bloodline has a lot more on their minds now.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar drew a 4-2
And here comes Angel,
Yeah,
double
did you
team again.
just watch
Mostly Dario's who did a
Rosa
great
versus
job
Rick
keeping
Baker? Now you have to watch
Nakamura
this.
away
Oh
from
my
his
God.
partner, isolating Nakamura in their corner.
This is Shinsuke and Boots haven't been tag team partners that long.
I
They've
still
been
have
together,
Hey,
but as a team,
now
this
that
is
you mention it,
kind of new
it's
for
giving me
them.
back chills on Wednesday
Nakamura
night,
has been the
man.
Intercontinental champion.
Los Lotharios, though,
WWE would give us
they've
something
been
like
doing
that.
this a long
It
time.
doesn't have to be like AEW.
Perfectly
They don't do that.
First cousins.
But, you know, I just wish
Cutting
WWE
off
would give
half
us
the
something
ring.
like that, man. And now that you got
Tagging in, utilizing the extra time together.
I know I keep bragging about her coming to WWE.
Tag.
No, I just want to see what
Wrestling 101.
You have a top 10
now is
female in
legal.
your industry.
Oh, and Boots knocked off
You got
the
the
cheap shot, but effective by the Lethal Lovers.
You don't know what to do with her?
And
Why did you
Angel
hire her in
with
the
a
first
big
place? Just to
right
run her down?
Nakamura
Just
maybe
to
out
bury her?
of
Just to
cover
run her
for
down?
the win by Umberto and a kick out at 2 near
Man,
fall.
like you're trying to her with this fake type match. Melinda Ford, hey everyone.
Perhaps
What's
getting
up,
a bit
Melinda
frustrated
Ford?
that he
Welcome to the
couldn't put
stream. How you
Nakamura
doing?
there. Boogs realizes he's got to make a tag.
Hey, this has been all Los Lotharios. All the way from the beginning.
Nakamura with a hip toss creates space. Tag! Here comes
Yes, Bruce
Boogs.
Jackson, okay.
The powerhouse Rick Boogs. Those axe handle blows.
How come Bianca's WWE for life?
The mustache is flawless. The muscles
Because of her
are
husband.
huge, and his power is legendary. Boots, military
I
press.
think, yeah, they're way too loyal for Vince, man.
10 times. And now tossing Umberto into Angel.
Freakish strength by Boogs.
That's unfathomable. Another human being.
Now Angel got caught. And Boogs, I think, is going to make him pay. Rick Boogs powering him up. Look at this. He's curling. Angel and planting him.
Okay, that's
Boogs
game.
cruise.
Two.
Nakamura and Boogs win.
I don't like these matches are too short.
Here are your winners, the team of Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs.
They're ready for WrestleMania.
Absolutely. The power. The veteran.
Like, and then why the matches are so short, bro? Like, come on now. I wish we can get more time. I wish these wrestlers would get more time, man. It's just sad that they don't care to tag team wrestling. Like, the tag team matches don't go long unless you're the Usos in a New Day. The women's matches don't go long unless you're the Horsewomen. Sasha Banks can't even get a match past 3 minutes because it's creative. Sasha Banks cannot even get a match past 3 minutes. And I heard one of the matches on NXT didn't go past 5 minutes. I believe it was Tiffany Stratton versus Saray. That didn't go past 5 minutes, and it only went 3 minutes. How long did that go? The match only lasted 5 minutes. And like, I thought NXT 2.0 was all about building up stars. Now you can't get nobody to watch the show, so you got to put the championship on Dolph Ziggler. Then you got to have The Miz come on your show. Then you got to bring some talent from the main roster to NXT just to get more eyes on your product. Bro, maybe if you would have left it with Triple H and he would have kept it in charge, then you wouldn't have a problem with NXT losing viewership. You wonder why it doesn't get the audience. Because everything about, I know we all miss black and gold. It's a new era. And I'm not even going to blame Vince and Bruce for all of it. Triple H wanted to be a yes man. You know, he didn't want to stand up to his father-in-law. Tavion Crack. Got a Core J screensaver. Can you see the screen? No, I would get copyrighted, my man. Or, if you're a woman watching this, lazy booking. If Roman wins at WrestleMania, could you see the World Heavyweight Championship come back, replacing the Universal Championship? No. And we're getting a 6-man tag team match that didn't happen last week with Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders versus Happy Corbin, Shanky, and Jinder Mahal. Like, who cares? If your name is isn't Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch, just know your match is going to be less than 2 minutes. Yeah. Like, how come it's just not fair, bro? Like, I'm not even blaming Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard for killing NXT all the way. Triple H, bro, it's like nobody doesn't want to stand up to Vince. Like, nobody can tell him anything. Like, bro, just grab your nuts and just go to Vince, bro. And like, tell him, bro, what is you doing? Cody to debut at WrestleMania, yes. But it's just honestly sad, man, that you didn't want to push any of Triple H's NXT call-ups, but now you want to build your own, and now you want to do something with them on the main roster when they come up, like a Braun Breaker, Tony D'Angelo, Carmelo Hayes. Don't get me wrong. It's the guys that Vince is going to push. Cora Jade. Cora Jade is getting ready to be the new women's champion in a couple weeks. Toxic Attraction. Gigi Dolan is shaping to be the main star of that group. Once they break away and they go off on their own, it looks like Gigi Dolan will be the main star. She'll be the breakout. And it looks like who are you going to turn to when Sasha wants to go Hollywood full time and doesn't want to do this and doesn't want to do WWE full time? Who are you going to turn to when Sasha wants to go to Hollywood full time and she doesn't want to do WWE anymore? Maybe she wants to go part time. I would not be shocked once her WWE contract comes up. I won't be shocked if Sasha wants to do a part-time deal and go Hollywood, just like The Rock and Cena and all of them. RSA Ray got squashed on Tuesday. Yeah. Bayley. You know, does Bayley even want to stay with WWE? Does she want to do this full-time anymore? Does she want a lighter schedule? Does she want to go part-time? Does Charlotte want to even stay with WWE? Because they fired her father, Ric Flair, and they fired her boyfriend, Andrade. I won't be surprised if Charlotte leaves WWE and goes straight to AEW. Becky is a for-lifer, I believe. Becky is going to be a for-lifer for sure. Sasha might jump ship to AEW, to be honest. But the only one I see as for-lifers are Bayley and Becky. Whereas Bayley, anyway, she's still recovering from an injury. I don't think she should be available after WrestleMania. So maybe the Raw after WrestleMania we see her, or SmackDown following WrestleMania we'll see her. So yeah. But it's just really sad how the women's revolution, that we was all big on it and giving women a chance, and now you're turning this into the Diva era again. Sucks, man. You don't want you hate creating stars. Like, you messed up Liv Morgan so bad. You messed up Rhea Ripley. You ended up pushing her so fast, bro. You ended up messing her up. Rhea Ripley came straight to the main roster, and I believe she got to the main roster, I want to say a week or two before WrestleMania. And Charlotte was supposed to face Asuka at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. I believe Charlotte caught COVID, and she had to miss WrestleMania, or something like that. Hey, Double Ass, do you think Edge should stay here after WrestleMania? Yes. Just for a little bit more. Maybe one more at the WWE title. I don't know. But Charlotte caught COVID. She had to miss WrestleMania, I believe. And Rhea Ripley came in. I believe it was a week or two before WrestleMania. She got put in this position last minute to face Asuka. And yeah. And then they gave her the top of her first 3 weeks on the main roster. They gave her the championship, and then they put the reins so poorly. Like, bro.
Code at the bottom of your screen. What do you think? Meanwhile, in the ring, McIntyre and the Viking Raiders set for 6-man tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jinder Mahal, Shanky, Madcap Moss, and Happy Corbin. Happy, last week it seemed that your ambush backfired. Do you...
Hold on, backfired? Did you not see me run him over? I mean, come on. Nothing makes me happier than bringing that egomaniac Drew McIntyre down a notch or two. That's why WrestleMania weekend is going to be the greatest weekend of my entire life. Literally, nothing can bring me down. Buddy, give me a joke.
Okay. What do you call an episode of Happy Talk that puts everyone to sleep? Nappy Talk.
That was his best joke ever.
5-4! He's really getting the hang of it. 10,000 hours spent.
Now the Happy folks are going to head to the ring now for action. Well, at least Corbin, Jinder, Shanky.
Hey, comedians have it.
That's why the show's garbage. We came 2 weeks before WrestleMania, beat Oscar at WrestleMania, then lost Charlotte again. Yeah. And Rhea didn't even have a good reign, bro. I swear. Hey, everybody else, do you like Stone Cold returning at WrestleMania? Honestly, I'm not hyped about Stone Cold coming back for WrestleMania. Cause you're just taking away the spotlight from a young talent. You have something for Stone Cold, but you don't have nothing for Ricochet? Seriously? You got Drew McIntyre wrestling Happy Corbin. Drew McIntyre 1 year ago was WWE champion. And a year later, he's wrestling Happy Corbin at WrestleMania. Alex, bro, was he talking about Monday Night Raw? Yeah. Watch out, bro. I'm making my big debut tonight on SmackDown. Let's get to the match, man.
For the Viking Raiders.
This is a hell of a combo to add to the nappy folks.
Oh, it's Shanky. Almost decapitated.
All right, bro, what is the big appeal about Shanky?
Tag, here's Jinder.
Madcap obviously excited about the addition of Shanky
What's the
to
big
the
appeal
nappy
about
folks.
Happy Corbin?
Short direction. Tonight, tag made. Here comes his partner, Eyeball.
Jinder and Shanky are an absolutely devastating tag team for the nappy folks to team up with, but they got Vikings on the other side.
The Viking Raiders in a mood after the attack last week back in the locker room area.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Viking in a good mood, but has that ever happened?
Still, I don't know a lot about Vikings, but tag made. Here comes Happy Corbin.
I know they can kick some ass.
And Madcap was very excited over what Happy Corbin is doing here. Oh, with a shoulder tackle. Ivar still on his feet. Shoulder tackle to Corbin and knocked him right out of the ring. And a frustrated Corbin rips into a right hand by Ivar. Look at Ivar go.
4-piece right hand from the Viking.
And now Ivar's spine buster by Corbin and a cheap shot to McIntyre. He does not go down. But it draws McIntyre into the ring.
Nappy Corbin living that high life, drinking Pappy with 20 years age, punching Drew McIntyre in the face.
6-man tag team action continues. Drew's about to blow his stat.
Does anybody remember someone from NXT should take the title off for Roman Reigns? It looks like Braun Breaker's going to be the guy to do it, most likely. But does anybody remember the War Raiders from NXT? When they were the War Raiders? When they were putting on matches with the Undisputed Era? I believe it was, I want to say NXT TakeOver Phoenix. It was the War Raiders versus the Undisputed Era. When Bobby Fish was out with an injury. And it was Kyle O'Reilly and Roger Strong. And Roger Strong was filling in for Bobby Fish. And that was a good match. And then you go to NXT TakeOver New York. It was the War Raiders versus Ricochet and Aleister Black for the NXT Tag Team titles. If Cutter can't dethrone Braun, if Cutter can't dethrone Roman, Braun has to do it 100%. Yeah, WWE is very big on Braun Breaker. WWE wants to push Braun Breaker, man. Yeah, I remember that. Wow, we're sitting here reminiscing about NXT while SmackDown is on. You can tell how terrible this show is while we're sitting here reminiscing about NXT. Man. Yeah, that's when and what NXT catered to tag team wrestling. I remember the Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era. I believe it was NXT TakeOver Toronto, I believe, is when it happened. Yeah. And then, what was the tag team title match at Brooklyn in 2018? Was it? What was the 2018 Brooklyn TakeOver match for the tag team titles? It could have been the War Raiders versus Undisputed Era. Black and Gold, Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano. Yeah, man, NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship. Bro, I'm telling you right now, that was one of the best matches WWE has produced that year. I would say one of the best matches WWE has produced in the last 10 years. Man, you know what? NXT TakeOver Phoenix, man, that was a very underrated takeover. Isn't that crazy how NXT TakeOver 35 for 36? I forgot how to higher rating than SummerSlam. Yeah. NXT TakeOver Phoenix is very underrated. That's a very underrated takeover that nobody really talks about that much.
Drew McIntyre in the six-man tag.
I would even put that as a top 5 takeover of all time.
Bosses at ringside during the commercial break. Cover now by Mahal. We asked him point blank why Corbin won't get in the ring with McIntyre, and he has some sort of excuse. He's going to have to get in the ring with McIntyre, though, at WrestleMania.
Well, Madcap's exact words were, if Drew doesn't have a sword, he ain't nothing. Well, I hate to break it to him.
Ricochet is one of the best pro wrestlers on the planet.
He's a madman. And having smart to try not to get in the same place.
He just realized they got to his full potential, man. This guy can go. This guy can give you a banger. You just let him go.
Oh my goodness, Mahal taking out Wolf.
Andrade versus Gargano at TakeOver was a great match. Yeah. Andrade versus Johnny Gargano. TakeOver for nothing.
For how bad the guy is,
they had Andrade versus Aleister Black. NXT TakeOver.
No doubt about it. Former Money in the Bank winner, former champion.
Yo, I reminisce about NXT TakeOver so much when the show's garbage. I wish he could go back to his first team again.
McIntyre now just staring down Corbin. A scowl from McIntyre. Now a grin saying, I've got you 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Corbin.
Come on, Corbin, let him in the ring. Ivar tag. And Corbin quickly tags Shanky in. Wanted nothing to do with McIntyre.
Oh, now Shanky's got to feel it.
And McIntyre's going to take out his frustrations from the 7-foot.
Adam Cole versus Ricochet. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
Mahal in the ring as well. Belly to McIntyre.
God, man, we keep reminiscing NXT and doing a SmackDown show. Really. We keep reminiscing NXT.
How do you deliver that move to Shanky?
And then how do you have enough power to do that move? And then have
we can sit here and reminisce NXT for the rest of the stream if y'all want
Corbin, I've got my eyes on you. And he's about to send a little message to Happy Corbin 2 weeks from WrestleMania.
McIntyre hits a Claymore and just pin 1, 2, 3. That should be over 1. WWE stopped being the same. We lost half of the roster during COVID. Yeah. Nobody told WWE to go to release over 200 talent. That dude's shaking his head. Yeah, nobody told WWE to go out and release over 200 talent during the pandemic. You fired Deonna Purrazzo. You fired Ty Conti. You fired... Who else? Who else did you fire? God. I can't remember all the bunch of cuts, but Chelsea Green. A lot. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish versus the Revival. Does anyone remember when Strong portrayed Dunn and helped Kyle O'Reilly and Cole win the Dusty Rhodes Classic and joined the Undisputed Era? Man, 2018 was the last great year for WWE in my opinion. Yesterday I was rewatching some ROH classes like El Generico and Kevin Steen ladder match, Jay Lethal versus Jay Briscoe and more. Such good wrestling. You know what? I'm thinking about going to watch the Briscoes versus OGK. Matt Taylor, Mike Bennett. I'm thinking about going back and watching that.
But I'm not because of one person only, and that is Johnny Knoxville. That glorified Hollywood crash test dummy has ruined my life. He's gotten in my head, he's gotten under my skin, and he's done it all with juvenile pranks and little stunts. And you know, Johnny Knoxville, you seem so intent on bringing your world to me. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to show you what it truly means to step into my world. So if you have the balls that you say you have, let's make our match WrestleMania Sunday anything goes! Anything goes! Yes, starting off the accepted anything that has ever been presented. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. It's time to feel the glow pack.
It's really a shame that WWE never used the Palacio to a full potential. And her fiance, Steve Matthews.
It's boss time on Friday Night
Honestly,
SmackDown.
Jason Riker is the reason why the Forgotten Sons got taken off TV. And Steve Matthews there. When he was Steve Cutler in WWE.
The following contest is a tag team
Trying to
match
call Sami
scheduled for
Zayn
one fall.
after John Knoxville did the airplane down. Steve Young versus Walter. Yeah, I already mentioned that. And they're really trying to make people care about Johnny and Sam.
For the WWE Women's Tag Team titles looming in 2 weeks at WrestleMania.
Oh, let's see about remember Sami Zayn versus
on Friday Night
just getting out the word for minutes to take over Dallas.
Competition. It's Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan against Naomi and Sasha Banks. Tag team action live next on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
I would love to see The Rock return at WrestleMania. We could get that, honestly. That way, we can get a year build for next year's WrestleMania, The Rock versus Roman Reigns. For next year's WrestleMania main event, Shinsuke Nakamura deserves better, though. Bro, Shinsuke Nakamura should have been WWE champion his his first year. He was getting pushed, I believe. It was a match against John Cena. He did something wrong, and he rotated Cena wrong. I think Cena almost landed on his neck, and they stopped pushing him. Remember the Finn Balor for Shinsuke Nakamura on NXT? Yeah. Alex, put a timer on this match. Let's see how long it's going to be. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. Shinsuke Nakamura versus... who else? Yeah, Finn Balor. Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania, which should have been the main event, to be honest, and Shinsuke should have won. Shinsuke should have been AJ Styles for the WWE title. Yes, I do agree with that. I think everybody will agree with that statement. I just hope Sami turns babyface and brings back his underdog gimmick, because people said if he won the WWE title, it would have been like Bryan winning at WrestleMania. Yeah, Sami Zayn was really over when he first came to the main roster, man. He was really over. And WWE didn't capitalize on that. War Raiders versus Ricochet and Aleister Black. I already talked about it. And you remember the ending with Ricochet? It looked like he was wanting to cry because he knew it was it. Aleister Black, and they was holding back tears. They was hugging together in the ring. Man, it was I remember that moment, man. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, black and gold. Yeah, they overproduced that feud so much. They like every time Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens doesn't have any creative direction on the main roster, they just put them together. But the match always comes out good, you know. Bianca versus Shayna at Phoenix. Oh yes. The women's War Games match. It was Shayna versus Team Rhea. Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai, NXT TakeOver Toronto. Man, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish versus Street Profits versus Forgotten Sons versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Ladder match for the NXT Tag Titles was great. It was NXT TakeOver 25. Yeah, NXT TakeOver 25. Sasha Banks versus Bayley, 30-minute Iron Man match. Imperium versus Undisputed Era, Worlds Collide. Holy shit, Alex. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Battleground 2016 is still the best match they had in WWE, in my opinion, between those two. Yeah. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa, NXT TakeOver Portland. Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic. Anybody remembers Kairi Sane? Yes. Kairi Sane is coming back to Stardom pretty soon, I think. Kairi Sane is headed back to Stardom. I'm happy for her. Ember Moon versus Asuka. So yeah. The reason we're bringing this up so much, man, I was watching Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano from NXT TakeOver New York, man. I still have chills watching the final moments of that match. Like, it was just like kick out after kick out, and yeah, Adam Cole versus Aleister Black at TakeOver. Anybody Adam Cole was in the ring with, it was gonna be a 5-star. Like, legitimately. Anybody Adam Cole or Johnny Gargano or Ricochet or Aleister Black was in the ring with, or Andrade, it was going to be a 5-star. You was going to get a banger. You see, we like the matches. It's the outcomes and because of the storylines that are the problems. Bro, Io Shirai versus Sasha Banks. Yeah. Anybody Io Shirai's in the ring with, she would give you a banger. Yeah. You know, she's the War Games queen, in my opinion. She is the queen of War Games. Her and Dakota Kai are the queen of War Games. NXT TakeOver Chicago, man. It was the War Games show. She was on Shayna's team. It was Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Kaylee Ray, and God, who else? Yeah, I got it right. Shirai, Baszler, Bianca, and Kaylee Ray. And then Rhea and Candice, it was like 5-4-2 because Dakota Kai took out Tegan Nox. And it was supposed to be Mia Yim in the match. She couldn't make it. She got written off. I have a feeling that Io Shirai might get released after WrestleMania. Yeah. I legitimately hope Io Shirai has a contract coming up. But I heard she signed a 3-year deal back in 2020, so that might not expire until 2023. Shayna Baszler, why in wrestling they do a funeral? Because somebody died? R.P. Scott Hall.
They may cost them the title.
All right, we got Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, man.
There has been a little bit of a distraction, but Corey's not here tonight. So that's good
Yeah, it
news
was
for the
NC
tag team
TakeOver War
champs as
Games.
they get a closer
Io
look
Shirai was
at two
on top of
incredibly
the
talented
cage.
tag teams that have been put together here
She did a
recently that might
moonsault.
become like goats in this thing.
Well, Zelina
That was-
did
that
say
was
to
the
Carmella,
cleanest
it's
moonsault
time
I've
to
ever
get your act together.
McIntyre versus Bobby Roode and that they the Undisputed Era made their debut at
Sasha
Brooklyn
Banks
3.
and Liv Morgan starting this matchup off tag team action. Liv Morgan so vastly improved over the past year here in WWE.
You know, some teams thrive on drama and chaos. These two have been bickering, but they're the champs for a reason.
And Liv up over the top. Sasha Banks now with a leapfrog. And, oh, nice hip toss, but Morgan reversal. The reversal.
The War Games match
Morgan has been
team
working
champion versus Undisputed Era with Kevin Owens returning still gave me chills,
to
especially
become the
champion.
best superstar she
Dropping
can
Cole
in
off
the
the
dungeon.
cage,
Meanwhile,
really
Sasha and
two tables, how
Naomi
legit thought
say
Cole
that
was
their team is
dead.
all about unity.
Yeah, man,
They've been
I
friends
love
and
that.
teammates since 2015. They have solidarity.
Got
They're
it.
awesome.
I still
Morgan,
got
meanwhile,
chills.
trying to steal one here from Banks and a kick out by Sasha.
Oh, I did.
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley
crap.
both on the same exact page, but I think them
By Sasha, kick out by
very
Morgan.
dangerous. But Sasha Banks, somebody who main evented WrestleMania. Oh,
Double drop
Another
kick.
match has been going on.
Tip up by
for-
Morgan, and Sasha, is she impressed?
The match has been going on
Perhaps.
for 4
This
minutes.
has been like a
4 minutes.
anything you can do, I can
can
do
check the
better.
time on
It's a
YouTube.
matchup here between a goat and somebody who's looking to become the same.
Again, Sasha Banks, that's why she's
I was
the
just
boss.
on topic.
Luring Morgan in and tag made to Naomi.
No.
And Naomi
I don't play
drops
Nintendo
it in,
Switch.
making Morgan
I
pay.
don't play Mario Kart.
Feel
Right now,
the
I'm strictly
glow.
playing.
Now
Oh,
with a
God.
split leg drop. Covered
Leg drop
by
from
Naomi. Kick out by Liv Morgan.
Kiss out.
And that's the thing, Naomi and Sasha know each other
Right
so
now,
well.
I'm
They've been
playing-
teammates
I'm still on
before.
PS4.
Liv and Rhea, of course, are relatively
to be
new
honest.
team, and Carmella and Zelina having all kinds of issues.
I don't plan on getting the PS5 anytime
But
soon.
they are the
And there's
champions.
I don't plan on getting WWE 2K22. Right now, I'm
See,
playing
she's
Madden
much farther in the ring.
22,
What she showed us a
NBA,
nice ring than her
and
title,
MLB 21.
which is Queen Zelina
MLB
has
22
been
is gonna
talking
be
about
out
this
in a couple
entire
weeks.
time. Because when Rhea Ripley,
Covered by Rhea.
I do plan on getting
Kick
WWE
out.
2K22.
and when Rhea Ripley's in a
but
match,
when
you can't be
when it
arguing
goes on
about
sale,
rings and
the prices drop a
distractions
little
and
bit.
everything
Yeah,
like
because
that.
this may happen. Boom, right to the
This
face.
world must feel like Rick and Morty.
And Rhea Ripley
Yeah, I got Rick and Morty.
will stack you up.
Many people just say
I can
Carmella's
have
got to
that
get over
since
herself. That's what a lot of
almost
people
years.
are saying.
Carmella said she has everybody muted that says that.
on
The
my
only person
right.
that she's heard say
Y'all
that is
can't
you,
see
Michael.
it, but
No, Zelina said it as
I have
well.
a triple red
Meanwhile,
post.
Naomi in control of Rhea.
And then I got my
Rhea trying to power through with Naomi.
my
Seems to be
poster
news to
from
Mello what
Double
you
or
just said
Nothing,
about
from
Zelina
the show
trying
last
to
year.
drive a rift between these two.
Zelina actually tweeted it
AEW
out
show
this
full
week.
capacity fans back in the
And
tables.
here we go now.
I said
So,
that Taylor
got the
muted
Rick and Morty
everybody
post
that
right
says
here,
anything
the
bad
Double or
about her.
Nothing
That's
post
actually
on
a
my
really
left,
smart
and the
technique
triple
for
red
Twitter.
poster is
Naomi.
on my right.
Over to Sasha.
Meanwhile, Sasha, delivers the knee to Rhea Ripley. Sasha is the legal person. Now Sasha sends Rhea Ripley flying, and the boss fired up.
That's what Sasha can do.
I talked to Sasha earlier today. She said she is so excited. 2 weeks
female
away
wrestlers in
from
the world.
WrestleMania, where she made history last year.
Honestly, no, but she's
She
an
could do so
underrated
again.
one.
Winning the tag titles, perhaps. And now look at Rhea Ripley, the power
I would say
of the
she's top
former Raw
20.
Women's Champion.
Favorite Keith Lee match in NXT.
Rhea can really
Keith
do
Lee
this for the
versus
next
Dominic
2 hours if she
Dijakovic.
wants to.
Vertical
NXT
suplex
TakeOver
to the
4.
boss.
For those that don't know, now you know.
Power by Ripley, and Sasha kicks.
Rhea Ripley is a powerhouse.
And tag made to Liv Morgan. And a wily Liv Morgan now into the ring, double team by Rhea and Liv.
Slingshot for
And
the
again, if you're the tag champs, Pat, sitting at ringside, Carmella and Zelina cover now by Morgan and a kick out. What's going through your mind? I mean, these two teams, impressive so far tonight.
I will say they've spent most of it bickering with each other, but they are, taking notes of it. Oh! What they'll need to do. What moves are coming. They'll watch film. They're the champs for a reason. Let's not get that.
Sasha sent outside the ring. Naomi sent over the top rope.
Oh,
Sasha and
snap.
Naomi both
Naomi
take
came
down.
down
Tag
awkward.
made Ripley legal.
Right in front of the champs.
Rhea Ripley measuring her opponent.
Oh!
Ripley and Morgan taking over.
Okay, this is actually not bad. I'm going to admit, this is actually the only solid thing on the show. I will admit that. This is actually not bad. You got to do a Nitro watching. Actually, I did watch a couple episodes of Nitro. I wasn't really a WCW person. Oh, my favorite Scott Hall match. When he was Razor Ramon in WWE and him and Shawn Michaels went at it for the Intercontinental Championship in that ladder match at WrestleMania 10. What women's tag team division? They ain't got nobody. Longer match than I thought. Finally, yeah, this is longer than I thought. Best faction of all time. I would say NWO, DX, D-Generation X. Evolution. I would say the Shield, the Wyatt family. Hey, that was. I thought Paige created the women's division. Yeah, her and AJ Lee were advocates. What's up, Jay? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Would y'all put the Bullet Club as the best faction of all time? I really didn't know much of Bullet Club. Other than, AJ Styles being the leader and Kenny Omega being the leader. Finn Balor was the leader. Guerrillas of Destiny was under it. Doc Gallows, Luke Gallows. I know some of the Japan guys are in Bullet Club. Adam Cole led Bullet Club. Marty Scurll, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks. Jay White, the leader as of right now. Do you think Roman Reigns will lose? Aaliyah Baker, do you think Roman Reigns will lose at WrestleMania to Brock? And I think Paul Heyman is with Brock. Roman Reigns should not lose at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns should beat Brock Lesnar. Alex, how would you book Kenny Omega returning since he said to return after 2 months? Honestly, he's got to cost Adam Cole something. He's not going to come out for Double or Nothing. We're all going to be patient. Yeah, I can't speak for myself because I never watched Bullet Club's work. Yeah, I watched some of their stuff, but I didn't watch everything. Tama Tonga and Tonga Lord. Yeah. The Undisputed Era will go down as one of the greatest factions in pro wrestling.
Barnburner going on here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown tag action. Sasha and Naomi against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, the tag champs. Carmella and Zelina are here at ringside, set for the triple threat match at WrestleMania in 2 weeks for the women's tag team titles.
I will say that these tag teams that have been thrown together here between Rhea and Liv.
And again, the concern between Zelina and Carmella. Carmella has spent about 25% of her time actually watching this match here tonight. As Rhea Ripley again shows off her power. Naomi able to fight out of it. Sasha Banks goes, let's go, Naomi. And Rhea Ripley with a knee to the midsection.
When did you start watching New Japan anyway? I didn't start watching.
Springboard kick from Naomi.
I never really watched New Japan. I heard what they did, some of the stuff they did. I heard some of the talent.
Championships at WrestleMania.
I watched a couple of New Japan matches.
Yeah, it's still
in my life.
Instant classic.
And Naomi trying to make it to the corner. Rhea trying to make it to Liv Morgan. Naomi trying to create space, and she does. Can she get the bank?
That's the best they got for Sasha.
Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks are leaving.
Sasha catches the kick and says hello, Sean.
Watch the Indies because I was a lifelong WWE fan. I'm still in
Sasha Banks now. Oh, double knees in the corner to Morgan. Let's hear it from the boss.
But this is the only solid thing on the show. Ooh, a meteor from Sasha. 1, 2. Thank you for 20 likes. The women's tag team division such as
Sasha Banks showcasing why she's one of the goats around here.
The greatest tag team ever. I would not argue with you on that
Getting
statement.
the tag from Naomi and almost ending this
Dr.
thing.
in Stardom. I don't
Charlotte's
see it.
all the way behind the boss.
North Carolina Spectrum Center, host of Friday Night SmackDown here tonight.
I didn't hear about Kota Ibushi until he was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Sasha Banks tag.
When WWE held the Cruiserweight Classic back in 2016. I still never followed him. Even with Kota Ibushi. But I believe it was Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Future in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Rhea looking for Riptide.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. But it was Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander in the Cruiserweight Classic. Dream matches for Will Ospreay using AEW. I would love to see Will Ospreay versus Sammy Guevara.
Looking for the split leg moonsault. Cover, hook of the leg for the win. Morgan saving the matchup.
This is the only good thing on the show. Are you serious? I can't believe I'm saying this.
Match here on Friday Night SmackDown.
For the time they're getting.
And with
Yeah, Will Ospreay versus Sammy Guevara. Will Ospreay versus Will Ospreay versus Danielson. Will Ospreay versus Kingston.
Showing the utmost respect.
Will Ospreay versus. I want to see Will Ospreay versus Santana. That'd be very interesting.
To Rhea Ripley.
He already got Moxley on April 16th.
That's what awaits
Will Ospreay versus Darby Allin.
At AT&T Stadium. And meanwhile, Liv Morgan's back in the picture.
Oh my God. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this out of my mouth. Like, this is the only good thing on the show so far, other than the opener. Best match I've seen in weeks.
A Sunday match happening on Friday. Who the heck?
And of course, Sasha Banks on the side. That's winning by DQ. I've Kenny faced Ospreay before.
For 2 weeks now, but they want to be a part of this whole thing at Mania. And Italian Baszler out kicking the hell out.
Brian Kendrick versus Kota Ibushi was a great match. That burning hammer spot, oh my God, legit. Ibushi broke his neck. Wait, Liv is on SmackDown? No, she's just there permanently. Oh God, Rhea Ripley going to the steel post.
And Morgan trying to fight back.
Let me pull it up.
But the numbers too much. Oh, now Boss Tom and Natalya getting after it. Meanwhile, Carmella.
He did. It was PWG All-Star Weekend. That's what the event was called.
Carmella taking out Naomi, Zelina, and Sasha. The two that have been bickering on the same side now. Morgan and Ripley and Banks and Naomi laid out.
Is this legit the only good thing on the show? Yeah. Other than the opener, this was the only good thing. What the F was the ending? That's what I didn't like. That's what we like. Fatal 4 and Mini, yeah. Everybody wanted to go with Fatal 4, so we're getting that. Well, I see Shannon Madison with the Bruce Lee shirt. I know that's pretty hard.
Either way, out of the ring. You got the triple threat coming your way at WrestleMania. Although the Italian Shayna Baszler.
All right, because I was about to have both Kenny and Will Ospreay on my team. But yeah, man. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I might watch more tag team matches. Excuse me.
Year out of disregarding my common sense. I have been in the ring with an angry bull many times. I've gotten knocked out by Butterbean with a lucky punch, and I've strapped myself to the back of a red rocket. Smart? Nah, but I'm still standing. And don't get me wrong, you're a great competitor. Awful to look at, terrible human being, but a great competitor. So, on WrestleMania Sunday, I can take whatever you dish out. And if you want to make our match anything goes, then I accept, Schnookums.
Best match I've seen on SmackDown.
Oh, God, you're toast.
So it's official. Write it down. Johnny Knoxville accepts.
Seth will have Cody. Under the streak, palm and face emoji. Yeah, everything has to enter DQ, but you gotta protect both teams. Why did you put the match if neither team can't lose? Just saying. Jordan Martinez, we know where this is leading to. Can they coexist sometime next week as Banks, Naomi, Liv, and Rhea team up to fight Baszler, Natalya, Selena, and Carmella? Yeah, this is what WWE's going with, man. They're gonna go with a can they coexist? I guarantee you, Jordan Martinez, my boy Jordan Martinez is probably right on this. We're probably gonna get the match next week, or at the WrestleMania Go Home show. That's so predictable. No, they can't. Yeah, the match is so... I won't be surprised if they do. Yeah. You know Bruce Prichard loves that. Can they coexist, man? Alex, can they coexist? No, they can't. I don't know why they do these can they coexist storylines. Oh, God. What do you think of Pat versus Austin WrestleMania, Alex? I think Austin Theory is gonna do a great showing, and Pat McAfee, man. WWE is predictable at this point. Yeah. Yeah. That's not a surprise, man. Oh, can they coexist, man? Yep, we're gonna get that either next week or SmackDown Go Home show, because we have 2 SmackDowns left after this. We got next week, and then we got the one before WrestleMania. So we got the 25th, and then we got the 1st. Is anybody ready for WrestleMania this year? Nah, this is like the least I can. I'm not even really hyped for WrestleMania this year, man. I'm just not really. Man, I would love to see Becky versus Ronda in the future. That will be a WrestleMania 39 main event next year. Guaranteed, because Charlotte was playing backstage politicking just to get a main event spot this year. Now Becky is going to get one next year. Which woman's going to main event WrestleMania 40? Do you think Alexa Bliss will be released at some point this year? Yes, I do see Alexa Bliss' name on the chopping block. I think Alexa Bliss gets released. That's a bold prediction. They're planning on Becky versus Ronda for next year at Nathan Crenshaw. Yes, Becky and Ronda will be your WrestleMania main event next year. It looks like they will do the 2-night method again next year in Los Angeles. So that will be your night 1 main event. The Rock versus Roman Reigns will be your night 2 main event for Los Angeles next year. Do you think The Rock will show up at WrestleMania? Yes, I can see it happening. You know, at the end of the show, Roman holds up both championships, the music cuts, and The Rock comes out to start the build towards next year's WrestleMania in Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Yeah. I think Seth Rollins will issue an open challenge at Mania, and we all know that Cody will accept the challenge. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Cody Rhodes is back, man. How will it work out? What's going to work out? The Rock and Roman? Rock is going to show up at the Mania this year. He'll show up after Roman's match. He'll confront him. Then it's going to be like The Rock and John Cena, where The Rock, was confronting John Cena before WrestleMania. It was during WrestleMania 27, and we got the 1-year build between those two for WrestleMania 28. So, it might be a stretch, but what if John Cena cost Brock Lesnar the match at WrestleMania? I don't see that happening. That's nice. WrestleMania 39, let's see Edge versus John Cena. I won't be surprised if they go that route. Do you see Brett being FTR's manager and being the presenter of the Owen Hart tournament? Yes, obviously. That's his brother. No Becky, Ronda, Brock attacked Cena off air at SummerSlam. I'm not interested in seeing another Brock Lesnar and John Cena match. I'm just not. We're already seeing that too much. I hope they don't ruin Cody. Me too, man.
I saw what the team did on there. And I loved it. It was great. You know, some of those women deserved it a little bit more than others, you know what I'm saying? And the two of you proved yourself to be quite the dominant force. So that is why I'm adding you to the Women's Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania.
Just to get everybody on the card.
Thank you.
Just to get everybody on the card.
Perhaps a rather questionable decision by WWE officials Sonya Deville, but it's official now. Fatal 4-way match for the WWE
Oh, just do a
at WrestleMania.
If you wanted to get the women on the card,
McAfee has been summoned moments ago to Mr. McMahon's office.
If you wanted to do it, if you wanted to get everybody on the card, how about this? How about this? How about you do Shayna, Rhea, Liv, Shayna, Rhea, Liv. Who else? Aaliyah, Shashi. I guess you could throw in Natalya. Just book us this way. And then the winner would get the first shot at the champion of their respective brands. How about you do that? Wouldn't that come off better? They keep on adding tag teams into the match just like WrestleMania 35. It's official, man. Will Becky still be champion and Ronda will be on Raw? No, Ronda will be on SmackDown. I believe Ronda's going to hold the championship until SummerSlam. Got a gut feeling that's going to happen. And then Becky will win her championship back before the year ends. Like, obviously. So, yeah. Honestly, bro, if you wanted everybody to be on the WrestleMania card, all you got to do, bro, I would have put this way. How do you feel about Pete Dunne's name change? I hate it. I just answered that yesterday. I hate it too. Everybody does. But what was I going to say? What was I going to say, bro? Yeah, bro, just Becky won't be the champion after WrestleMania. Bianca and Ronda are going to be the champions after WrestleMania. But Becky's going to win the title back this year. Guarantee you that. The title's going to go right back to Becky for the end of this year. And if you want to do Becky versus Ronda at WrestleMania next year, neither of them doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. Ronda doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. Becky doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. But I won't be surprised if WWE wants to play backstage politics and give Becky the Royal Rumble in 2023 or Ronda the Royal Rumble for back-to-back years. I do not want any of those things to happen, bro. I would be legitimately pissed if that happens. We got Pat McAfee.
On some random Monday, when I was 11 years old,
You think EC3 goes back to Becky goes back his old gimmick? Nah.
a no-name network,
I think it's
the
going to stay in
USA Network, and I saw something that immediately changed my life. When I saw professional wrestling for the first time, my life changed immediately.
On SmackDown? Oh, God.
I saw something that inspired me. I saw something that was magical.
This guy literally mentioned professional
I
wrestling.
saw something that would shape me forever.
I thought Vince McMahon didn't want people mentioning professional wrestling on TV.
When all
Those
hell
two
was
words.
breaking loose, I found the thing that I thought I was put on this earth to do. Other professions got in the way. And finally, after retiring, I got a call from the greatest of all time, Michael Cole. And he said, Pat, do you want to come work on Friday Night SmackDown? I said, give me a hell yeah.
Keep not telling with terrible booking.
I said, Michael Cole, I've been dreaming of being in the WWE. I've been dreaming of traveling to cities like Charlotte, North Carolina.
First Sports Entertainment on Wednesday and now professional wrestling on Friday. It's because AEW mentioned Sports Entertainment on Wednesday. I guarantee you that.
Getting in front of the millions.
So he's not going to mention his real on NXT.
Austin Theory. Austin Theory, of course, a hand-picked protege of the chairman, Mr. McMahon. And Austin Theory will have a match.
So he's not going to mention his run at NXT in a couple of weeks. Looks like he won't.
at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they mentioned the two words professional wrestling. That's what you don't mention on WWE TV, man.
I was just suggested in the office that I just left that I should apologize to you or lose my dream and lose my WrestleMania match.
You're going to lose it. Apologize. Yeah, for what you did. You don't do that.
Austin Theory, I am so...
We're fighting now. Come on. Let's do this.
Austin Theory,
He can't do it.
No joke. You talk to Mr. McMahon. He told
It's
you
going
to
to cost.
apologize.
It's going to cost Paul his
Austin
job.
Theory, I'm sorry for beating your ass last week. Austin Theory, I'm sorry your parents raised a douchebag. Austin Theory, I'm sorry I made your filter face ass relevant. Austin Theory, I apologize that you're a punk bitch.
Okay.
You apologize.
As Gary said, I guess that constitutes an apology for Pat McAfee. Pat looks to regroup, and it's been an explosive night here on Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns is smooth talking
You apologize to
when
me.
the show.
I wonder how the WWE Shields are going to feel when Pat McAfee mentioned professional wrestling on TV. I want to know how the Shields are gonna feel. Oh my God! Pat McAfee mentioned professional wrestling. That's something you don't mention on WTV, man. That's something you don't mention on WTV. But I think Pat McAfee said those words because AEW said sports entertainment. Someone was watching AEW Dynamite. They told Pat McAfee, hey, go out and mention the two words professional wrestling. Hornswoggle Players with Bianca is a dream segment. Oh, the New Day coming out. It's okay. It looks like Kofi's coming out by himself. It was supposed to I read this before saying Xavier is ready to come back. And obviously Big E's not here. He won't be back for a minute. He probably won't be back till 2023. Where's Woods, by the way? He was out with an injury. He had a calf injury. He was out. And he did work a couple of house shows this past weekend, I believe. And I believe WWE is ready to bring it back on TV. So we'll have to see what happens. So yeah. Pat thinks he's a real wrestler. Keep dreaming, pal. Roman is king of WWE. He should destroy our woman in WWE. Who do you think is going to win between Roman Reigns and The Rock? Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to go over against The Rock. The Rock is going to do the right thing. He's going to put Roman over. Do y'all think the match needs the Universal Championship on the line? That's my question. Pat's a better wrestler than half at 2.0. Yeah. But do y'all think Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania needs the Universal Championship on the line? Because I feel like if the championship was on the line, then it's kind of predictable that Roman is going to win. No? Okay, we got one now. Yeah, I don't think he needs a championship, to be honest. The match can sort itself. You got Ronda and Becky and The Rock versus Roman. Those two matches should easily sell out SoFi Stadium next year for WrestleMania in Los Angeles. Those two matches should easily sell out the whole stadium. I don't think Rock doesn't need a championship. Yeah, I think Becky and Ronda will be for the championship next year. Rock and Roman, I don't know, man. I don't think Roman and Rock needs a championship. I don't think he needs a championship match. I just don't. Because if the championship was on the line, then you kind of just gave away the winner. Now, Roman Reigns' contract is set to expire after WrestleMania 39 in Los Angeles. So maybe Roman Reigns doesn't go in there with the Universal Championship. And this might be the last time we see Roman Reigns as a full-timer in WWE. Do not be surprised if he goes part-time and goes Hollywood full-time. So WWE needs to find their guy too, because who's gonna beat Roman? Who's gonna take over when Roman is gone and can't do it anymore, or doesn't want to do the full-time thing anymore and wants to go part-time and wants to go Hollywood like his cousin, The Rock? Who are you gonna turn to? The Becky Ronda match to start after WrestleMania. Once again, who you gonna turn to when Brock don't want to come back? No matter how much money you throw at these people, some of them ain't gonna want to come back. Goldberg ain't coming back. I hope not. Real talk. I think WrestleMania 39 will be the last time Sasha wrestles full-time in WWE. Because I believe after WrestleMania 39, the people that are going to go part-time and go away full-time is Sasha and Roman. Those are the main two I see going, that I see having part-time contracts after. And going Hollywood full-time. So yeah. Because Sasha is doing the Hollywood stuff. And I won't be surprised. I just won't be surprised. That's my bold prediction for next year. After WrestleMania 39, Sasha and Roman will go part-time, and they won't do this full-time anymore. You know? So what happened with that women's bullshit? The tag team match ended in a DQ. Where's Xavier Woods at? He was hurt, but apparently he's ready to come back. We just need to see him on television. How would you put Survivor Series this year? To be honest, oh no, please don't show that clip. No, do not show it. Oh no, do not show it. Why did they show that? No. No need to show that. No need to show that. Come on now. We know he broke his neck, but you didn't need to show that clip. That's nasty. I agree with the Sasha and Roman statement. Yeah. Who else? DQ, good one, Bruce. Yeah. Let's see. I believe after maybe I don't see Ronda coming back anymore after her match with Becky. I don't see Ronda coming back anymore. Charlotte Bayley and Becky. I see Becky doing it full time for at least 2 more years. I see Becky doing it full time. Bayley tweeted, "I love tag team wrestling."
It's fight night!
Okay. They didn't want to talk about it last week, but you want to talk about it now? Yeah, that's just crazy. Do you think AEW should make Rampage live TV in 2 hours? Yes, on a Thursday night. Or a Tuesday night. Keep me away from NXT. But yeah. I see Becky doing it for 2 more years, full time. I'm predicting Charlotte will be gone when her contract is up because they're not going to release her. Do you think the Usos will win at WrestleMania? Yes. I see Bayley still going at it for 5+ years. But I see Sasha going after next year part-time. I see Roman going part-time next year. Becky, I'm giving it till 2024. So I'm giving it 2 years full-time for Becky. Charlotte, I think she'll be gone once her WWE contract is up. And she'll be joining AEW with her boyfriend Andrade.
These 3 have been a team, fighting people in the streets for a long time.
Kofi Kingston, twist fall off the second rope, knocking Holland right into the announce table.
His big ass just broke the table.
Kofi Kingston in control here on SmackDown.
Bro, the match just started and we're going to commercial? Like, what the fuck? What about Bianca? Bianca, I can see her going for 5+. 5+ years for Bianca. If Charlotte goes to AEW, I will stop watching AEW. If she wants to put younger talent over, then I'll watch her. Who else? Some of these. Who do you think the Usos should lose the championships to? I think the Usos should lose to someone like. I think Imperium should take them down. Imperium. From NXT. I feel like Kevin Dunn likes to add commercial breaks. Yep. But yeah. On the Usos, I'm predicting the Usos will go for. I think they'll go for. I can see them going 5+. But she can thrive in AW. Yeah. And like some of these female wrestlers, pro wrestling might not be their number one thing. There's some of them, that want to be mothers and they want to have children and all that. And yeah. Do you see Asuka returning soon? Honestly, I think Asuka will be on the chopping block. I think Asuka might get released, honestly, after WrestleMania. I do see her name on the chopping block. I think she'll be released after WrestleMania. You got no creative plans for her. So just Shaw and AEW will be used for the women's roster. She's great at wrestling. It's the booking and push that makes fans frustrated with her. Yeah, I do see Charlotte joining AEW with her boyfriend Andrade. So, yeah. But, you know, when I just tweeted Bailey, so I do in AEW. Yeah. But I believe, what was I going to say, man? What was I going to say? Asuka's done for, I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like they're going to release Asuka after WrestleMania. I won't be surprised if I see her name on the list of budget cuts. So, yeah, I won't be surprised. Asuka is ready to come back. It's just they don't have nothing for her. No creative plans. So, yeah.
Numbers have been against Kofi, Sheamus, and we're at ringside in support of Ridge Holland. And now Holland, as we take a look at what happened just moments ago, first Sheamus would get involved, but then paying dividends, and then Ridge Holland. Watch this, Pat. You're a former pro football star. How would you rate that tackle?
What about Lacey?
Unbelievable. Good leverage, great power, explosion. Kofi won flying.
By the way, congratulations to her.
The edge.
She just had a newborn baby just a couple
trying
months
to
ago.
fight back against the man.
I don't know when she gave birth. I think around late last year.
Kingston, a former
I want to say
WWE
she gave
champion.
birth to her newborn.
Kofi Kingston, normally upbeat, jolly,
I think she goes
not
wrong in my
tonight.
opinion. I don't think she was
He's a score setter.
I can see Lacey Evans returning the Raw after WrestleMania. SmackDown following WrestleMania.
Numbers are against him. It's Sheamus and
What if Brock win at WrestleMania, and I bet you will not see
fight back
championships
against
until
Holland
next
here.
year.
And here comes Kofi.
It's fight night, says the Ridge Holland Sheamus Butch crew.
That's
And
what I
Kofi's ready for it.
Alright, Brian. I agree. Roman did tease he's going to be going really soon in promo.
Kingston.
Yeah, so WWE better find their top guy and find somebody to take over. Same thing with the women's division.
How fired up is Kofi?
You ever have to beat somebody's ass because they did something to your friend?
Kofi Kingston looking for trouble in paradise. Caught though by Ridge Holland.
Stalls Kofi for a moment.
And now Sheamus up on the apron. And look at Butch gets involved, dropping Kingston off the top rope.
This son of a bitch, Butch.
And now can Ridge Holland somehow capitalize? And I think the official realized something happened, and he's sending Sheamus and company packing.
What did they got my man doing, bro? What they got my man doing, bro?
Fucking Troy Aikman left Fox.
That was Roman Reigns did. He's not going home. Yeah.
Official got angry as Kofi Kingston rolls up Holland. And now Kingston, double knees, taking down Holland and Kofi Kingston.
Throwing their own weapon at him.
Well, they're taking their sweet time getting out of the arena. Butch now heading back into the ring. And now Butch trying to be dragged out of the ring by Sheamus.
Oh, God, man.
Well, distraction allows Ridge Holland
He's
now
still Pete
to
Dunne to
attack
me, man.
Kingston.
He's still Pete
And
Dunne to
Ridge.
me, man. Just like Gunther still walks with me.
And thanks to Butch, and thanks to Sheamus, Ridge Holland with a victory.
Nah, they got Pete Dunne as this crazy kid. This is the right time for bringing NXT guys and pushing.
Butch was coming to
If
get
they're a
some
Triple
more.
H guy, don't even think about it. Poor Pete Dunne, I'm so
Switch
mad.
gears now and talk about the last 2 weeks in this battle, in this history between Ronda Rousey.
God, what do they got my man Pete Dunne doing, bro? This guy was the second longest reigning NXT UK champion at 685 days. Him and Walter put on a banger at NXT TakeOver New York. He was on the War Games team for Ricochet at NXT TakeOver War Games 2018 when he was going against the Undisputed Era. This guy was, I think Bailey returns after WrestleMania. Yeah. This guy was in the ring with Johnny Gargano. This guy was in the ring with Adam Cole. This guy was in the ring with Damian Priest. Can't ever let Kobe win for Big E. This is some bull. I'm not feeling this Ronda Charlotte feud. This sucks. This lace looking yep. Pete Dunne was in the ring with who else? Vince Hayes NXT. Yep. Like legitimately, when I was at the SmackDown show last Friday and they introduced Pete Dunne, the dude got no crowd reaction, bro. I swear, no crowd reaction. Just goes to show you how many people in that crowd cares about NXT, man. They don't. How are the millions of fans supposed to know who Roxy is? How are the fans supposed to know who Cora Jade is? How are the fans supposed to know who Braun Breaker is? What are they going to name Ciampa? That just scares me to death. Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa is coming to the main roster permanently after WrestleMania. He's got one more NXT match with Tony D'Angelo and Stand and Deliver, and then he's going to come to the main roster. Once Tommaso Ciampa gets to the main roster, I give this guy 6 months until he gets released, and then he'll be with Johnny Gargano in AEW. I bet they piped in cheers just to make him look like y'all were invested in it. Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, legitimately no crowd reaction last week when Pete Dunne showed up. Remember when Pete Dunne used to team with Matt Riddle to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions? Yeah, the Broserweights. It was Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne versus the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish at NXT TakeOver Portland. Alex, they already changed Ciampa, his theme song. Don't nobody care about it. Yeah, Ciampa is DOA. They already changed the theme music. What else are they going to change about the man? They made the man dye his beard to look young. They're going to change his name? Expect it. Vince is going to get bored of him in 6 months, and then he'll be released. Alex for an Impact. Yeah. Ciampa's contract is up this June, so he's got around 2 months left unless WWE makes a dick move to release him when his contract's up. Wait, he has a contract coming up? I never heard anything about that, but okay. How long do you think Randy said doing wrestling? Randy, I can see him going until he's 50. Seth, I can see him going for another 10 years. DIY and AEW, Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano, one of the best feuds, one of the best rivalries WWE has ever produced in the modern era. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano has been feuding for, they were feuding for, I want to say 3 years? 3 years. Alice, what about Roman? Roman's going to be gone after next year, man. His contract is up around summer this year. Let me pull that up. That might be very interesting because once Tommaso Ciampa contract expires, boom, straight to Jacksonville, baby. And you'll be getting another DIY versus Undisputed Era match. WWE contract. Okay. Oh, he had a couple months added to his contract because he had a neck injury and he had to miss 7 months. Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa got time added to his contract, so that's why he got pushed back in the summer. Yeah. His contract is up somewhere, yeah. QC Seth leaving WWE in the future. Nah, he's a for lifer. Which is better, SmackDown or Monday Night Raw? I would go with Monday Night Raw. Yeah, in January 2020, they reformed DIY and Worlds Collide. Bianca versus Thunder Rosa. Vince don't know nothing about good wrestling like NXT. Yeah, Ciampa's contract was supposed to be up along with Johnny Gargano's, but because of his injury, it got pushed 2 months later. So, Tommaso Ciampa, hang in there, my guy. Hang in there. Hang in there. You got 2-3 months left, man. 2-3 months left, and then you're free. What about Roman for his contract? Roman, his contract, I think his contract's coming up after WrestleMania 39. So I won't be shocked if he, I won't be shocked if he doesn't resign and he takes a part-time deal and goes Hollywood. But Tommaso Ciampa, hang in there, my guy. DIY is going to be back in AEW. By the end of this year, guaranteed. Guaranteed DIY is going to be reunited in AEW. And you're going to get those awesome tag team bangers. Now I got to hear Charlotte cut a promo.
When you're Charlotte Flair, you always have a plan. Last week, I showed that one-trick pony, Ronda Rousey, why I am the most dominant, the most vicious, and the most decorated
they gave up on
woman
many opportunities, like making out of course, not like Brian
history.
letting the most stupid thing.
No one has caused Ronda Rousey more pain than me. I mean, who knew that you could dent the side of a car by smashing someone's head into it? I mean, I keep playing last week over and over in my head the sound of that screaming pony, Ronda. I had her right where I wanted her. She was seconds away from tapping, and then the referees and the producers rescued her. They pulled me off of her. That was just a taste of what's to come at WrestleMania. I can't hear you! You know what, Charlotte, North Carolina? I said this before and I've said it again. Ronda, I am the mountain you have to climb to make a legacy here. And you tried last week, but I kicked your ass all the way back down to the bottom, and I will do it time and time again because I'm Charlotte Flair and my legacy is bigger than yours. And when you lose at WrestleMania, you'll cut and run and pop out another baby. No, not me, because I will be here week
this
after
promo
week.
sucks. The
because
same
you
old
don't
shit
have
over and over again. This never tapping story doesn't get more interesting. She has already tapped out. Charlotte talks about one treat pumps, but the bitch one does like big boots and figure eight. Would you be surprised if they do more releases in months or a year? No. I was DIY and Impact Innovation in AEW. No, DIY and AEW.
You know what? I don't want to wait till WrestleMania to eviscerate you again. How about, Ronda? How about you come out here tonight so I can embarrass you in my hometown? Woo! The Queen City.
Ronda, you know how conniving Charlotte can be. You're worried she's going to lure you into another trap.
Great question there by Kayla. Ronda Rousey, though, is heading to the arena here in Charlotte. Ronda doesn't give a damn if it's
let's see Cesaro in Japan. Yes.
Ronda doesn't care that in Charlotte. Every time you're born here, you're taught to woo!
Bianca Becky feels better. She gets no theme music. No thank you. Cesaro versus Will Ospreay. Oof. Cesaro versus anybody you put him in the ring with. Oh, God. Charlotte's got a kendo stick.
The 30th player of the day.
Charlotte missed. Kiss her.
Rousey ducked underneath, and now Rousey taking the fight to Charlotte Flair. And Rousey and Flair will be 2 weeks
Oh, my God. This is so sloppy.
And Rousey taking down Charlotte and trying for the armbar. And Charlotte trying to escape. And Flair does Ronda on the back of her head. Ronda Rousey going for an armbar. Flair now driven into the post. Ringside. Ronda Rousey glancing back over her shoulder, the WrestleMania sign, because that's what it's all about in 2 weeks for the SmackDown Women's title. But Charlotte now taking advantage. Rousey looking at the ankle lock. Oh, the Kurt Angle, she says, oh!
Kendo stick. Charlotte had planted a power.
Kendo stick. Charlotte tries to choke her out with it.
This move we saw Charlotte use last week.
I love how I'm playing that.
Now with the kendo stick. The kendo stick locked in, but Rousey is yet to tap.
Ronda Rousey has no idea how to tap. She has to be broken in half.
A defiant Ronda Rousey yet to tap.
Charlotte in her hometown.
Charlotte clearly frustrated.
Riley on her wrist.
Charlotte frustrated. She couldn't tap Ronda
Grab off
Rousey.
the table. Table breaks. There we go. Charlotte's not walking out with that championship.
Ronda Rousey vowed, you're going to have to destroy me before I tap, and perhaps Charlotte did just that.
Charlotte. In Charlotte. Savagely puts the baddest woman on the planet through her table.
Imagine dreaming us that DIY can happen in AEW. Yes. All right, the show is over. This show is just not so good, like usual. Man, DIY versus Santana and Ortiz, DIY versus the Young Bucks, DIY versus Red Dragon, DIY versus CM Punk and Bryan Danielson, DIY versus anybody, DIY versus the Briscoes. If we can get the Briscoes in AEW. Yeah, this show sucked. Just imagine CM Punk versus Adam Cole, Moxley versus Adam Cole. There are way more dream matches coming in AEW. Bryan versus Keith Lee, Eddie Kingston versus Cole, MJF versus Adam Cole. This show sucks, yeah. Yeah, man, this show sucks, man. By the way, I'm trying to start up something new on this channel pretty soon. And I wanted to see if y'all would be interested in it. I thought about live streaming some old watch-alongs, like watch a couple old like NXT takeovers, some old WWE pay-per-views, and like react to them. Like we go back and just reminisce on what was great and what was good back then. Let me know if y'all interested in that in the chat. Like always, the show sucks. The only good thing was Liv and Rhea versus Sasha and Naomi. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all want those. If y'all want those watch-alongs from years ago, and we'll react to them. Flashback memory, yeah. We do like flashbacks and all that. Because I low-key thought about watching NXT TakeOver New York in a couple weeks, and I wanted to do like a watch along. We go back and reminisce on what was one of the greatest takeovers of all time. I can't believe we sat here on this whole stream talking about NXT, then watching this entire show. You know how bad this show is when I talk about NXT in a 2-hour live stream? And Cody Rhodes? Jesus Christ. All right. Sadly, AEW is not going to get the Briscoes anytime soon. According to reports, Warner Media blocked AEW getting the Briscoes because of the homophobic tweets by Jay Briscoe almost 10 years. Yeah, I read about that. Charlotte versus Ronda is either going to end with Ronda winning or Charlotte winning by tapping out. By Ronda tapping out. Either way, don't care. I do. That sounds a good idea. I'll be down. You should start doing that with all WrestleMania matches. We would love to watch WrestleMania 30, 17, Royal Rumble 1992. 100 Street, yes. Do bragging rights. Which year? 2009 or 2010? Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole. Yeah, man. It's something new. We'll start after WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, we'll start the series. DIY versus the Hardys. Yep. Yeah, man. Really nothing good on the show except for the women's tag team match. That's really it. But anyway, guys. That's it, man. That is it. Nothing really interesting on the show. I'm cool with it. 2009. Okay. Adam Cole, bang. Do Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Mania 25, and Rock versus Stone Cold, Mania 17. Okay. Also, WrestleMania 31 was also good. What about that, Alex? We can do WrestleMania 31. Any show that y'all want me to watch, I'll watch. Wasn't fun the show tonight. Only good was the opening and the women's tag. Even those were underwhelming. Yeah, Just how bad this show is, man. Oh, man. Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black from Los Angeles in 2018. WrestleMania 20 is worth watching. My first ever WrestleMania. Seeing both Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero holding world titles together. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to test it out one time. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. That's all I got to say. NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and or NXT TakeOver New Orleans we should watch. Yes, some of these shows has these anniversaries coming up, so yeah, they're about to turn another year pretty soon. So yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's it. That's it. That's all I got. SmackDown 2016 was gold. AJ Styles as WWE champion. I almost said WCW champion. Bye later, man. Yeah, man. NXT War Games 2019. We should watch that again. Yeah. We can use Tuesday nights as old NXT watch-alongs instead of watching 2.0. Johnny Gargano versus Andrade. I can ask you any random questions during the old pay-per-view watch-along. No wrestling, yeah. Just as long as it's not nothing to do with my personal life. I won't go into that. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me on this Friday night. No AEW Rampage because the show starts very late. It starts around 10:30 my time. And there's no guarantee the show is going to start on time right after the NCAA basketball games. But my Duke Blue Devils is advancing to the second round. Gladly. So yeah. But no Rampage tonight. We'll resume next Friday. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys Monday for Monday Night Raw, man. Thanks for the stream outs. Have a safe and good night. You too, my man. Thank y'all for 22 likes, man. 22 likes. But thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you guys Monday for Monday Night Raw, man. Stay safe. Take care. I love y'all.